What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my capsule wardrobe. I know that term is flying around a lot, but I actually do think that I have a capsule wardrobe. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite brands, pieces that I wear every single day, every single week, and also just share some helpful tips on how to actually create a wardrobe that doesn't have to be renewed all the time. I think that, I don't know if we are, I hope that we're going into a more sustainable time period where people are buying things to last rather than buying things to fit the trend. And that's also how I shop. It's how I've been shopping for the last few years, and I think it's really paid off in terms of what I have in my closet right now, and also saving money on things that I maybe would have given away, sold, ruined, you know, bad quality items. Before I get into everything and I show you all my pieces, I have been building my closet for the last few years. And so I don't want you guys to think that you need to buy all these pieces at once. A capsule wardrobe is meant to be built over time, and you want to be smart about your purchases. You actually really want to get to know your style before you purchase anything, because this is one of the things that used to happen to me a lot in the past, is I would buy things that I liked, but I had no idea how to style them. And a lot of the things that I used to purchase when I was younger actually didn't even fit my style. It was kind of just what was in at the moment. I would picture it some type of way in my head, and then it would not look the way that I wanted it to on my body. So I think what actually helped me the most is figuring out what my style is, how I want to dress, who I want to be, and then going from there. I'm going to start by showing you some of the pieces that I think are absolutely essential, and take you guys through some of the brands that I like, some of the fits that I like in all the different categories: pants, tops, coats, jackets, shoes, accessories. And then I'll also give you guys a little bit of like styling in terms of what I would pair these things with. A lot of these items are probably going to be paired together. I'm going to link everything in the description box, of course. I was going to film this in the mirror and just talk while I'm doing it, but I think it'll get distracting. So I'm going to film all the clothing clips separately, and then I'll just sit here and talk you guys through it all. Okay, I'm going to start with bottoms. I love pants. I think they're the best. So in my wardrobe, there are 4 essential pairs of pants. There's jeans, trousers, a casual black pant that you can kind of dress up or down, and then leather pants. Those are the 4 types of pants that I find myself wearing all the time. I'm going to show you guys 2 of my favorite jeans. The first is Dark Wash from a Goldie. I got these, I want to say end of August or something like that. I thought these would be great for the colder season because they're a little bit darker wash, a little bit less casual. I find the darker wash of denim, the more elevated they look. I did get these taken in the waist. That's the only problem that I have with a Goldie, is that they're a little bit wide for me in the waist. But other than that, I love the fit. I love the rigid denim. I find them so flattering. And then the second thing that I love about these jeans is the style. I love that they're a straight leg, so they fit my curves properly, but they still kind of come out at the bottom and just give a really flattering silhouette. Second pair of jeans is a pair that I recently got. These are from Mother Denim. They're a little bit wider leg, which is definitely more of the time since we're going away from the skinny jean. Again, great staple denim because you can dress them up or down. I would probably have to get them hemmed if I want to wear them with sneakers, so I usually wear them with boots, but you can wear them with sneakers style-wise. The next pant that I tend to wear a lot are trouser pants. I actually just upgraded my trouser pants last month, and I've been wearing them like multiple times a week. The thing that I love about trouser pants, and this is something that you guys will probably see throughout the video, is I love pieces that are multi-purpose or very versatile. And I think that trouser pants are perfect for this because you can wear them casual during the day with a sweater and a jacket, and then you can dress them up at night with like a little crop top and a blazer and some heels. The ones that I'm wearing in this video are from Favorite Daughter, and I love them. I absolutely love them. They were a little bit more expensive, but the reason why I ended up going with these is because of the length, and that's something that all the other brands that I tried were lacking. Then we have the casual pant. This is something that's kind of new for me because I'll tell you the backstory. When I used to go to the airport, I would always just wear like a big hoodie and sweatpants, and I would kind of look like a slob, which if you do that at the airport, there's nothing wrong with that. But because I'm at the airport like every month, sometimes multiple times a month, I wanted to get some pieces that were actually somewhat nice looking but still comfortable to travel in. And so I ended up getting this black casual pant. They're a ribbed material, still super comfortable, feel like leggings or joggers, but they look a little bit more elevated. And then we have a leather pant, which if you guys watch my videos, you know I wear those all the time. They are my go-to evening pant, and I even wore them this morning to my agency. Actually, I had a meeting, I wore them. The ones that I'm showing you guys are from Cult Naked. I want to say I got them like a year and a half ago maybe, and now you can buy them from Revolve. Actually, they're on the site, and I think there's one more store that sells them that's US based. But when I bought them, I purchased them directly from their Ukraine website. Came super quick, and it was the exact fit that I was looking for, like a straight leg, long inseam. This is like a trend with me. These are again a little bit of a higher price point, but for the fit and for the length, they were worth it for me. I tried a bunch of other brands. I tried Aritzia. They have a great selection actually, but their sizing just doesn't work for me when it comes to their leather pants. So I opted with these, and I'm so happy that I did because I wear them all the time. Okay, so I kind of want to zip through this next section, which is tops, because I feel like they're pretty straightforward. I think the problem with tops is just finding a good fit and good quality. So I'll start with the ones that I'm wearing. All of my long sleeve tops, my turtlenecks, my crew necks and stuff like that, I get from Aritzia. I have had these for like 2 or 3 years now. They're in perfect condition. I wash the shit out of them, seriously, because I just wear them multiple times a week. So I think that those are a really good purchase. They're in maybe the $40 to $50 range, which for a top that's gonna last 3, 4, 5 years, I think is a good price. Same goes for the little white ribbed tank tops that I always wear. Those are either from Zara or Aritzia. I'll link them both. When it comes to t-shirts, I'm a little bit more picky. I do have a few t-shirts from Aritzia that I like, and I'll link the exact styles below. But I also have these 2 t-shirts from Revolve. They're from the brand LA Made, and they're a great fit as well. I almost forgot button-downs. I think button-downs are actually a huge staple in my closet too, but they're more something that I wear in the spring and summer, which is why I almost forgot to mention them. These I tend to kind of shop around for depending on the kind of fabric that I want. The linen ones from Zara are really good. I have a cropped version, then I have like just a regular oversized version for on the beach. And then for the more fancier fabrics like a satin or a silk, I would go to Aritzia. I honestly think that for the price point, their button-down shirts are really good. I have this oyster one, like an oyster white. I've had it for years. It was one of those pieces that was really expensive when I bought it, but I knew that I was going to be wearing it a lot, and I still have it. So those are the 2 places I would look for button downs. And then for sweaters, I actually upgraded some of my sweaters this year because I used to skimp out on sweaters and I used to buy them very cheap. And this is something that I've realized over the years. It's like you really should be investing in sweaters, because otherwise you're just gonna be spending the same amount of money buying new sweaters every single year. So I recently bought one from Free People that I really like. They have them in a couple of different colors. I got this gray sweater, and this is the type of sweater that I think is just essential. I would dress this up, dress it down. I'm actually thinking to purchase that same sweater in 1 or 2 more colors, just so that I can switch them out and kind of repeat similar outfits in different colors. Okay, shoes. I have 3 pairs of shoes that I think are my most worn and most essential. Doesn't mean that I don't have other shoes that I wear, but these are the 3 types of styles and types of shoe that I would focus on when you're building your capsule wardrobe. The first is a pair of black booties, and this is another thing that I wanted to mention. My closet, as you guys have probably seen, is like majority of the key pieces are black, and that's because that's kind of my main color scheme. For summer I tend to go more neutral, but I think when you're building a capsule wardrobe, it's really important to choose either black or brown or neutral and then build from there. I chose black, and so all of my staple shoes are black, my staple coats are black, and then I also have like a staple black handbag, which I'm gonna share later. This was really helpful for me when I first started kind of building the wardrobe that I have now, is focusing on one key color, because then it's a lot easier to style everything together. Whereas like if all your jackets are black but all your shoes are brown, it's gonna be a lot harder to style. So these are my everyday black booties. I mainly wear these when I'm going out or when I'm going to castings or when I'm visiting the agency. They're a little bit more of an elevated shoe. They make me look taller. They're comfortable. They're not like a shoe that I can walk 15,000-20,000 steps in, so I am like kind of choosy when I wear these, but I still think they're an important shoe to have because they just make every outfit look a little bit more put together. Then I have my everyday boot, and this is the shoe that I can still wear to castings and to the agency, but is a little bit more casual. And this is also the boot that I can wear all day long. These are from Free People. I got them off Revolve. Super good price, super comfortable. They kind of have that lug sole look without the shaft. It's like a very lean shaft, and so it fits perfectly under jeans and pants and all that. Okay, battery died, we're back. Oh yeah, and then the last pair of shoes that I think are absolutely essential are a good sneaker. I think especially if you're living in a city like New York is so important. You're walking everywhere, you want to be comfortable but still look put together, and so I love a good fashion sneaker. I currently have the New Balances. I think they're the 550. And I pretty much wear them every single day. They're so comfortable but still can be dressed up if you want them to. Okay, now I'm going to talk about jackets and coats, which is actually my favorite category, I think, because you can have a very basic outfit and dress it up with a jacket and you're ready to go. And this is pretty much what I do every single day. Is like I wear the same staple pieces, the same turtleneck, the same, you know, literally the same 3 pairs of pants, and I'll throw a jacket over it and I'm ready to go. Out of all the categories and out of all the pieces in my closet, my jacket collection is probably the largest and still growing. And I think that's okay. I think we're allowed to have things that we love, and I also think that when you buy a jacket that's good quality, you're gonna have it forever. So there's 3 types of jackets that I think are like essential to a good capsule wardrobe. The first is a good coat, just a classic silhouette, something you can wear every day and something that is a little bit more elevated. I think it's super important. The coat that I have is actually from Revolve. I really love this one because of the silhouette. It's quite tapered when it comes to the waist and the hips, but it has a lot of like definition around the shoulders. It has shoulder pads, and then it has this cool like crossover button detail. So it still has kind of an oversized feel on the shoulders, but it doesn't look very boxy, which I love. I obviously had to include blazers because I wear them all the time, and I think that they're such a good staple jacket to have in your wardrobe. They're super easy to style, and I think it just automatically dresses everything up. I have a couple of different ones, but I think the one that I still wear the most is my oversized black one. And so if you're looking for a blazer to add to your collection, or if you're just starting to get into blazers, I think a black oversized blazer is the one to go for. And I'll link my favorite one that I have in the description box. And then even though it's not necessarily a trendy jacket right now, I do think that leather jackets are a staple and essential to a capsule wardrobe, at least for me. I know that cargo jackets are in right now. I know that denim jackets are coming back, but I think that if you look at everything in the grand scheme of things, I think a leather jacket never really goes out of style. Okay, so I'm not gonna really touch on accessories in terms of earrings or sunglasses or belts because I don't really have a lot of those, and I'm still figuring out what pieces I think are important and which ones just don't really suit me. But I did want to talk about bags because I personally felt a little bit overwhelmed when I started like creating my wardrobe and figuring out what kind of bags I needed. I'm also not really into designer bags. I don't really feel like spending the money on those. And so instead of spending all this money on one bag, what I did was I ended up buying a staple black bag, one bag that was more an everyday staple bag, and then one bag that was more neutral, also really good for the summer. Unfortunately, the black bag that I have right now and that I currently use as my everyday bag isn't available anymore. I got it over the Thanksgiving and Black Friday weekend off Baat, but my other bag is still available. I'll link the actual website of the brand in the description box. I really love their bags. They also have amazing shoes, and personally I think Baat has a great selection of like quality everyday bags for a very reasonable price. Like I honestly don't think I've spent more than $500 on a handbag ever. With that said, I'm gonna end off this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. I figured this was a nice way to kind of switch up the content, and also just a good reference if you guys ever want to know what I'm wearing or what my favorite stores are where I get my everyday clothes from, you can just always reference back to this video. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!